Hey divas, welcome to the Slation.
Hey diva, we're calling you down into the Slation.
That video is so funny and I keep referencing it with all my friends and it's so funny. I had to include it, I had to. But anyways, today we're going to be making a Mcbling sketchbook spread, and I have been into the Mcbling aesthetic recently and I really wanted to make something inspired by it. I know that I usually make more dessert, kawaii, cute little things, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different. Something with more darker colors, not so bright and pastel-y. So I chose this, I'm pretty sure, this animal print, and I glued it onto this black background so that it would go nicely. I really like the pink and black combination. I think it's really, really cute and it's like really edgy. I really like how it looks. I feel like the colors complement each other very nicely. And I drew this picture to go nicely with the background, and I got these glue sticks. It was like a 4-pack from Michael's, and I feel like these ones work a lot better than the ones that I was using before. I'm not gonna name drop the brand, but I do like these glue sticks. And as you can see here, I pressed down on the picture so that it would stick to the background. Now, I think I am going to be creating a brand new OC. And I know that like literally all of my OCs have emo hair. I just think that the emo hair and bangs are just so edgy and cool. And it's like giving like mysterious anime character. And I know, I just think it looks really cool. And I really like that whole like fringe looking thing. So yes, all of my characters do have that emo fringe, with the exception of 2 who have curly hair, but we're not gonna talk about them right now. I should totally do a updated OC introduction video because I feel like that's due. A lot of people wanted to know about my OCs and my characters, and I feel like I should deliver on that. But also, I'd like to thank you all so much for all of the love that I've been getting on Pinterest. You guys are so awesome. Like, actually, my viewers are like so kind and sweet and loving, and I'm just so grateful for you all. Like, really, genuinely. Okay, I wanted to talk about why her hands are not part of the drawing. That is because I didn't like the proportions of the arms, so I sort of cut the drawing and then re-glued parts of the drawing back on so that it would look a bit more proportional, and I feel like it turned out better. So I am going to post these onto my Pinterest. I always post my art onto my Pinterest when I'm done making it. Feel free to check out my Pinterest. It is linked down below. I have all of my art stuff on there. But yes, I'm pretty sure once I'm done doing this voiceover, I will go up there and post these on there. So I printed out these lighters that are in this sort of animal print, and I was going to make a collage with the pictures that I printed out. I'm doing 2 sketchbook spreads. So this is just one of 2, the one that I'm currently working on, the one that you see me working on. I want to talk about Movie Star Planet because this drawing looks like a character from Movie Star Planet. And if you are not Gen Z, then you probably do not know what Movie Star Planet is, which is like very surprising. I'm assuming that we all know what Movie Star Planet is, but basically this drawing that I did looks exactly like a type of avatar that you would see on that game, because everything in Movie Star Planet is just so dated to like 2010. It's so of its time, and all of the avatars and all of the clothing that you can get to dress up your avatar on that game is so relevant to its time. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's so Lady Gaga, animal print, cheetah print, and I just think it looks like a Movie Star Planet avatar, which is sort of what I was kind of going for. I tried to give her this sort of like Sea and Queen, Mcbling princess sort of aesthetic. I really think Sea and Queens are super cool. Like, I like the hair, and the outfits are really cool too. The makeup is cool. There's just so many aesthetics that I enjoy. I just enjoy so many different aesthetics, and Scene Queens and Mcbling has to be up there on my favorites. So I like the sort of late 2000s to early 2010s aesthetic. I feel like that's what I like. So yes, late 2000s and early 2010s, definitely my thing. I think that's mainly just because That's like where my childhood took place, and I just love anything that's nostalgic. That's definitely the case for most people. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite style, aesthetic, or core, I guess. What's your favorite style aesthetic? I would love to know, because I genuinely get curious. I wonder what my viewers like. I wonder what aesthetics my viewers like. So please let me know. I'm curious. So I want to talk more about the outfit that my character has on. So she has like, I think this is like sort of like a PJ set. I'm not really sure. I just drew whatever came to mind. And I chose to draw her with this black and pink striped sort of set, matching set. And I feel like it's very reminiscent of the Victoria's Secret stripes, but just with a black and pink alternative. Now, actually, the Victoria's Secret 2024 fashion show is supposed to be airing tonight, so super excited to see that. Hopefully it is like the ones from the 2000s, because I think that it was just very elegant and extravagant with the big wings and everything. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. If you do, let me know down in the comments, because I just think it's very glamorous, the big and extra wings. But yes, y'all, so I was just looking for what would go best in what spot on the page, and I decided to put these stars at the corner of the page up here. And as you guys know, I do laminate everything that I put in my sketchbook, simply because I just love the way that it looks. I love a clean, good, sleek look in my sketchbook. And I also printed out Draculaura, but I ended up using it on my next page. Y'all, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna do a random topic change, but I want to talk about hobbies, because I have a lot of hobbies. Okay, I love to draw. We already know that. I love to make collages and painting and making things out of clay. Just anything hands-on, I really do enjoy. But a hobby that I grew out of, or not grew out of, but I feel like I just don't align with anymore, is video games. I used to play video games all the time when I was like in middle school. I really enjoyed playing video games. Like, it was really relaxing to me, like Animal Crossing, Splatoon, what else? Like Hatsune Miku. And a few months back, I actually bought this Princess Peach Wonder game on my Nintendo Switch. I played a few levels and I haven't touched it since. I don't know. I think it's because I just don't align with it anymore. I feel like it just doesn't hit the same. Video games don't hit the same anymore. I used to be on my Nintendo Switch like all the time, and I haven't touched my Nintendo Switch in like months. And the only time I do use my Nintendo Switch now is to watch YouTube. Like, if I'm using my phone to like record something and I want to listen to music, I literally just put music on my Nintendo Switch. But that is like the only thing I use it for now. Maybe I will get back into video games, but as of right now, I just feel like I'd rather draw or I'd rather paint something than just play a game. But that's just me. Let me know if you feel the same way. I don't know if it's probably because I'm like the frontal lobe is developing. I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I grew out of it. Maybe I'm growing out of it. Or maybe I just moved on to something else. But that's just a part of growing up, I guess. But yeah. Okay. I want to talk about what I'm doing in the video. So I put glue on the star, and I really love glitter. I love glitter. It is so pretty, so shimmery. So I wanted to put glitter on the pink star. Hot pink. Hot pink is so diva. Like, it is diva. Okay, like, it is just such a diva-ish, sassy, pretty color. I really like glitter. Okay, I think it's so pretty. I love gems. I love glitter. I love anything sparkly, anything shiny. It's beautiful. And especially if it's like hot pink or light pink or just any shade of pink, really, or even blue. Just a good, nice, shimmery. It's just so beautiful, y'all. Okay, I love it. I love it. So I'm putting Mod Podge on top of the glitter so that it doesn't fly everywhere, because if you use glitter, you know that once you open that bottle of glitter, there is going to be random pieces of glitter just anywhere, like where you'd least expect it. A very, very interesting thing. Glitter is very, very small and it likes to stick to everything, but you know, that's why I just put a bunch of Mod Podge. Like I literally drowned out the glitter in Mod Podge, and then I realized that I put way too much, so then I got this piece of paper to try to take some off of there, because if you put too much Mod Podge on something, it'll like dry, milky looking, and I didn't want that look. I just wanted the glitter to be sealed. But yeah, so I don't really plan out my sketchbook ideas. They sort of just come to me, which is very interesting. Like I just let myself come up with ideas. Like I don't pressure myself to just sit there and think, okay, think. Like it just comes to me naturally. Like I'll just be sitting down and I'm like, I wonder when I'm gonna make my next video. And then boom, I get this random sense of inspiration and I'm like, I need to film right now. And that's sort of what happened with this sketch page. I was literally just like doing some schoolwork, and then once I was done, I was like, what should I do now? And I opened Pinterest and I was like, oh my gosh, I know what I have to make a video about. I need to decorate this sketchbook, Mcbling. And that's why I love Pinterest so much. Like I say it so much in my videos and I express how much I enjoy using Pinterest, but it's true. I really do like Pinterest, and it's so inspirational. You can find so many good things on there, like as of like art motivation, art inspiration, so many pretty things. It's just like they should sponsor me. Okay, I feel like I already do some promo for Pinterest at this point, how much I talk about it, but like Pinterest, hit me up, let me know. But yeah, here I was just waiting for the Mod Podge to dry, and I don't even know what I was doing here. Why was I, oh, okay, I was showing the picture. Okay, so this is the meat of the video. This is where we get into the good part. So we're doing the next spread, so I'll let you know something. There was actually a different drawing on the page next to what I did, but because I wanted a full spread, I ripped it out so that both of these pages could be Mcbling. Or I don't know if this is necessarily Mcbling. I would just say like this hot pink and black aesthetic, I'd say. Because Mcbling is more like Paris Hilton and stuff like that. This is more of just like black and pink, but you know. So I feel like Draculaura really fit into the color palette because that's like literally her trademark is black and pink. So I thought it would be perfect to have her on the page. And I also drew this picture of the same character, sort of a slightly different art style change, but it's relatively the same. And I also put this star. Oh my gosh, y'all. I love the way that this looks. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love this. I'm definitely gonna have to post a picture of both of these side by side on my Pinterest. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's just so pretty, y'all. I love the way that looks. I love it. Can you tell I'm excited about how this turned out? I think it turned out really nicely. I'm not even going to lie. Let me know what I should name this character in the comments, or if I should just make this my old OC Vizzy. Let me know, because I genuinely don't know which character this is, or rather who I should make it. But yes, anyways, so what was I doing here? I'm pretty sure off camera I was like looking for my glue stick to like glue everything down. Or no, I was looking for gems. I have a folder, this blue folder full of a bunch of stickers, and it's so handy. It comes in very handy, comes in very clutch whenever I need to fill up my sketchbook with something. But yes, anyways, so I chose to use some gem stickers because it is Mcbling. There has to be bling. So I used the gems. And I didn't have any white gems, so I used sort of like this blue, light blue, to make a border. That's something that I see a lot. I see a lot of things with a bedazzled border or like a bedazzled frame on Pinterest. That's something that I see that's very common whenever I search Mcbling Y2K, whole sort of thing. So yes, just putting a bunch of little gems everywhere, bedazzling it, if you will. I think bedazzled things are super cute. And when I say bedazzled, I mean when there are a bunch of rhinestones all over something, whether it be like, for example, a lot of people like to rhinestone their cups. So it's just like entirely covered in rhinestone gems. Now, I think that is so cute. Like I mentioned previously, I do love anything sparkly. So really just a perfect touch, and I do plan on buying more of these rhinestone gems. And let me know if you guys would watch a vlog of me going shopping. I did make a vlog, like it was like not really a vlog, but I did include footage of me shopping in one of my videos. It was an art video, but still. I want to do a vlog of me shopping for art supplies because it's just super fun. And vlogs, I haven't done a vlog in a hot minute. Most of my videos are sketchbook videos and artsy videos, but I might start making different ones. And I actually, I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret. You wanna know? Okay, so I'll tell you. I am going to cosplay a character, a very well-known character, very soon. You're gonna see it in one of my next videos, but you guys, I feel like you guys are gonna love that video. I ordered a cosplay. I know. I ordered a cosplay. I feel like you guys are gonna be happy about that because, as you guys know, I used to be a pretty popular cosplayer back in 2020. But yeah, cosplay era making a comeback. But yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna be happy about that. It's a very well-known character. I'll give you a hint. She has blue hair, okay? That's your only hint. She's popular and she has blue hair. But yeah, super exciting. And I'm excited to make that video when my cosplay arrives. So I want to call the attention back to the video and what I'm doing here. So I am laminating my drawings. I start by doing the first one, and it looked like the Mod Podge was still a little bit wet when I was putting down the tape. Now, I didn't put all 4 strips because normally it takes 4 strips to fully cover a sketchbook page, but I only put 3. And then I went back and put the tape there simply because when you put something that is not yet dried underneath the tape, it just turns smushy and it doesn't even dry. Like it's basically like slime under tape. So I just let that dry before I put down the tape. And then I ended up going to the next page while the Mod Podge dried. I really hope that made sense. Let me know what sketchbook spreads I should make next. I'm really thinking of doing like something pink and blue because I think that's a very pretty color combination. It's like cotton candy. I also really like yellow and pink. I think pink in any color is just such a pretty color combination. Pink complements everything so nicely, I think. And it's just such a lovely like color. It's very pretty. And definitely got to do that. But yes, y'all, like I said, this will be on Pinterest. Does anybody still like Danganronpa? I haven't seen a single Danganronpa like video in like so long. If you know what Danganronpa is and you know the fandom, it was very popular in like 2020. But I have not seen like a single Danganronpa thing. Like very briefly, I'll see like a Mikon cosplay here on TikTok, and then like, I don't know, something on like Instagram maybe. But like, I just don't see that much Danganronpa anymore. Cause in 2020, it was like everywhere. Everybody was cosplaying Danganronpa. Everyone had cosplay plans of a Danganronpa character. Everyone made Danganronpa fan art, and I just don't see that anymore. So I'm just genuinely curious. Do people Are y'all still watching Danganronpa gameplays? Are you still playing the games? Because it doesn't look like it. I wouldn't call it a dead fandom because I don't really feel like there ever can be dead fandoms. Like if something exists, there's always going to be people who are fans of it. So I wouldn't say dead fandoms, but it's just not as popular, or at least to my knowledge. You know what I think is like sort of a dead fandom? Homestuck. Oh my goodness. Homestuck? If you guys know what Homestuck is, I used to love Homestuck when I was in like elementary school. I would spend like every single day during recess, I would read Homestuck on like the little MacBooks that they had at like in the school. Oh my gosh. Homestuck was my thing in elementary school, quite frankly. Like the whole story, I loved it. I had the book, like there was like this thick Homestuck book. Oh my goodness. Like I haven't heard that name in so long, but like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. I would call it a dead fandom, guys. I'm just yapping. I'm really just thinking out loud. That's what I do in most of these videos where I do not have a script. Typically, I do say more cohesive things, but simply because I am speaking from the top of my head in this voiceover, my ranting can seem a little bit all over the place. But if I were to have a script in front of me and pre-written, I would definitely have more things to say. But I'm simply speaking I'm just saying the most random thing at the top of my head, honestly, because I didn't write a script for this video. And I don't really write scripts for my videos unless it's like a research topic or something that I know that I want to have a script for, but because I think it's just fun. I feel like it's very authentic when I just don't pre-plan like what I want to talk about, and I just yap about random things that come to mind. So yeah, I feel like it's more authentic. It's almost like I'm on a FaceTime call or I'm on a call with like a friend of mine. So I think that's very, very cool. Very, very cool. What was I doing here? I was like tapping the Mod Podge, trying to get the glitter to separate, because I feel like it was like sort of clumping together. But yes, again, I know this video may seem a little bit, like the voiceover at least may seem a little bit all over the place. But again, I am just saying the first thing that comes to mind. And yeah. I know. So something I see in the Mcbling aesthetic is the clashing of different animal prints. There will be multiple, like as you can see here, the star is zebra, and then there's cheetah, and they're leopard. Like they're all combined, which is something that is very interesting. It's very clashy, very garish, if you will. And okay, this is when I finally put down that last piece of tape that I was talking about. The last piece of tape to finally finish laminating this sketchbook spread. I think it turned out very nicely. I'm very pleased with how it turned out. Again, we'll be posting these on my Pinterest, so you already know what to do. Follow that link. You already know. But yes, y'all, she's just such a diva. I love it. Super cutesy. And I think it'll be so fun when I finally do a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook. Super fun project. Super duper fun project, y'all. Can we just talk about the other pages in the sketchbook? Ooh, okay. It is going to be very exciting when I finally make this sketchbook tour for y'all. I feel like this video is just sort of messy, and I usually am more cohesive, but yeah, just very, very all over the place, very unorganized, but you know, it's okay. This is more of like a casual video, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. But yes, y'all, very cute, very pleased with how this turned out. Please let me know what you think of this in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching till the end. And I'm so grateful for you viewing this video. Bye. Like, comment, share, subscribe.